Hello, students. How are you? I hope everything is good. Students, this is grade 5 English language home tutorial class. This program is brought to you by City Government of Addis Ababa Education Bureau in collaboration with Addis Media Network. I'm Abdullah Govana. Students, please tell to your parents what we learned in the previous lesson. Students' parents, please help them. Good. I hope you told to your parents. Nice, students. In the previous class, we talked about noun. Noun means the name of person, the name of thing, the name of country, or the name of something, yeah? Nice. Specifically, we talked about proper noun and common noun. Do you know the difference between these 2 pointers? Good. Proper nouns are the noun which we use specifically to call someone, to call something, to call something which is particularly identified. For example, if you're calling someone's name, Thomas, Jamal, Tola, and others. Is it clear? And also if we are talking about a country, for example, Ethiopia, Kenya, Uganda, when we say just we're calling what? Proper name. Is it clear? Nice, students. What about common noun? Common noun means something which is generally given for something in all. For example, when we say country, when we say city, pen, car, okay? We didn't identify which car is it. We simply say car. So such kinds of name can be said common nouns. And another one is what we discussed in the previous one is that about singular and plural noun, especially in regular and irregular pairs. When we say regular noun, we're talking about the noun which takes S, ES, and IS. For example, when we say boy, boys, car, cars, cat, cats. Is it clear? They take what? S. Another one is about irregular nouns. Irregular nouns mean the nouns which cannot take S. For example, man, men, tools, teas, woman, woman. Is it clear? Child, children. Such kinds of nouns can be said irregular nouns. Students, that's all about the lesson that we learned in the previous class. Our today's lesson is about punctuation marks. Here is the topic of our today's lesson. That is punctuation marks. Do you know why do we use punctuation markers? We use punctuation markers to clarify something, where it happens, how it happens, okay? And also we can use punctuation markers just to ask person if something which is not clear for us. And also it shows where we should pause or stop while we're talking, okay? To make it more attractive. Clear? Good. Students, before we go to today's lesson in deeply, we have to say something about objective of the lesson. At the end of today's lesson, we are going to describe about punctuation marks like comma, colon, semicolon, quotation mark, apostrophe, and so forth. Is that clear? And also you are going to identify the difference between this punctuation markers, like comma, colon, semicolon, and also quotation marks. Is it clear? Good. So I hope you are ready, okay? Nice. Students, let's start from apostrophe here. Okay. When do we use this apostrophe? Do you know its symbol? Yes? Here, its symbol is just looks like this one. Okay? This is the symbol of apostrophe. So when do we use it? We use it just for two main functions. These are, one, to show possessive. We use apostrophe to show possessive, or maybe when we say possessive, we mean that ownership, who owns something. For example, let me give you an example. The doctor's shoes are very expensive. In this sentence, here, these shoes just belongs to the doctor, okay? Is it clear? So this apostrophe S here, apostrophe S shows who owns the shoes. Who owns the shoes, student? The doctor, isn't it? Right. And another one is here. The table's leg or legs are broken. The table's legs are broken. In this sentence, here's these legs belongs to the table, okay? So this apostrophe shows whose leg is it. Is that clear? Nice. So in this sense, what if the subject is plural? If the subject is plural, for example, maybe we can say woman. We can say woman. This one is plural. It is ended in what? It's ended in N. But if it is ended in S, we simply add apostrophe. So we have to use here still apostrophe S. Woman's shirt. Woman's shirt is old. Woman's shirt is old. This shirt belongs to woman. Bear your mind. What if the subject is ended or the noun is ended in S? For example, okay, here, if the noun is ended in S, just like this one. If the noun ended in S, boys book, we simply add apostrophe here. No need of another S. Boys book is odd, if you see it. In this sentence, here is only apostrophe. So only apostrophe is used to express whose the thing we mentioned here is. So the book is owns to these boys. Is it clear? And another one is, what if a noun is just ended in S, just like the name Thomas, Shimalis, and someone else? What could we do? For example, Thomas is ended in S. Can we simply add S here? Or can we simply add apostrophe? Yes? We have to add apostrophe S because Thomas is one person. Is it clear? Bear your mind. So, Thomas' computer is stolen. when we say this sentence, here we use apostrophe S because this is just one person, not two and more. Is it clear? At that time, if the subject or the person who we are talking about is that in this in S, but singular, just like Shimelis, when we say Thomas, such kinds of name takes what? Apostrophe S. Is it clear? Good. Now let's go to the next point. Contraction. Contractions are omitted letters. Do you know what omitted are contractions? Omitted means if a letter or maybe two letters or more omitted from the given word. Especially we use such kinds of words to contract or make something in spoken forms. For example, the word here, I am, was a contracted form of I am. That is, am here. What about I have? Yes, please? Of. Okay, another? We are. We are. Here. This one is we are, but here we are. We are. What about they here? They have. We can say here, they have. They have. When we say they have, just we contract it, okay? We contract it means some letters are missed. Is it clear? Here, we omitted this one. In this sense, also we omitted H-A. We are. We omitted A here. Is it clear? And also here, they have. We omitted H-A. So we use apostrophe to use or maybe to make the word contracted or to make the phrase contracted, or maybe we can omit some words to make it more clear, just to talk about something, especially in spoken form. Most of the time we don't use such kinds of words or maybe phrases in written forms because they are sometimes informal. Is it clear? Good. Now I want to give you an activity which should be done within 1 minute. Is it clear? Okay, activity 1. Put the apostrophe where necessary. Number 1. She grade 5 student. Number 2. The computer keyboard is stolen. Number 3. My sister's jacket is blue. Please do this one. Identify or maybe put the apostrophe where necessary. Okay? You have only 1 minute. Good. Well done. I hope you did it. Nice student. Here, something wrong here. She, here should be apostrophe. Because we have to say, she is grade 5. Here is 5. Grade 5 student. She is grade 5 student. We're saying she is. She is. Okay? Then when we contract it, we use what? She is. She is grade 5 student. What about the second one? The computer keyboard is stolen. Could we add here or in front of S or behind S? Yes? It should be here. Because we use it here. Yes? Is. This means the subject is singular. Is it clear? So the computer's keyboard is stolen. Bear your mind. Another point is here. My sister's jacket is blue. So we have to add apostrophe here. Okay? Did you do like this? Good. If you did like this, right you are. If not, please try again, okay? Because you can do it. Nice. Now let's go to the second point about colon. Colon. Students, please write the symbol of colon. Okay? Yes. Colon means just 2 dots. Just like this. Colon. Bear your mind. Don't forget this one. Okay? Here, so when do we use colon? Hello? We use colon, 1, to identify or to show list of items. List of items. For example, I bought 3 things. Here, I bought 3 things. Apple, comma, orange, and mango. Here. Just I put here, colon. Because just here we show list of items using this one. This means another ways such as or like. Okay? This means I bought 3 things like apple, orange, and a mango. Is it clear? Another thing. We learned. Or we learned 3 subjects. What can I put here? Yes? Colon is here. we learn three subjects: English, comma, math, science, and science. Is it clear? Nice, I hope it's clear. Good. So we use such kinds of column, or maybe column means 2 point to show the items which will be listed. Is it clear? Bravo. Come on here. And another function of this point is that to show explanation, something which needs explanation. Or example. Here, she has a purpose. She has a purpose. Then we have to put here this one. She has a purpose. What is her purpose? To continue her lesson. Look, she has a purpose, one purpose. That purpose is to continue her lesson. We can use in such ways, okay? I hope it's clear. Nice. Let's go to the next point, students. The next point is about semicolon. Semicolon here. Semicolon. Please write in your exercise book the symbol of this semicolon. Students, parents, please check whether they are writing or not. Thank you. Good. Come on here. The symbol of semicolon is just this one. Here. This one is the symbol of semicolon. Is it clear? Good. So, when do we use semicolon? Yes, we use semicolon, one, to show or to indicate closely related ideas. Okay, the idea which have a strong relationship. Is it clear? For example, I read my book. Look, I read my book. This one is one dependent sentence. I mean independent sentence. Okay? It can stand by itself. I read books. Then we have to use semicolon here, just like this one. I read books. My sister makes coffee. Makes coffee. These two sentences are just connected with semicolon because there is no conjunctions here. We didn't use conjunctions. And instead of this semicolon, we can use and. Is it clear? For example, I read my book and my sister makes coffee. Is it clear? So, if there is no conjunction, we can use semicolon between them. Absolutely clear. Nice. And that's how we can use semicolon to indicate especially a result of clauses, just like therefore, as a result, consequently. Is it clear? For example, I studied hard. I studied hard. Look, this is one sentence, isn't it? I studied hard. Then we have to use semicolon here. I studied hard. Therefore, then comma. I passed my exam. I passed my exam. Look. First, I studied hard. As a result, I passed my exam. Is it clear? Good. I studied hard. Therefore, I passed my exam. In this sentence, here is semicolon. Do you know semicolon? We use semicolon to identify two independent sentences or two independent clauses. I studied hard is one independent clause because there is subject, here is a verb. And also this one is also, I passed my exam. This one is also another independent clause. Is that clear? So we can use in such ways. I hope it's clear. Nice. Come on, let's go to the next point about comma. I hope you're familiar with the word comma, isn't it? So, the sign of comma is just this one here. Comma. Look. This one is comma. Is it clear? I hope you know that. So, when do we use comma? Can you tell me? Please, tell to your parents when do we use comma. Students' parents, please help them. Thank you, good. Come on. Students, here we use comma, one, to identify or maybe lists of items. To identify list of items. For example, here I bought computer. Here, computer, comma, mobile, comma, laptop, and jacket. Here, how many things about computer, mobile, laptop, and jacket? So, these are the series of items which are mentioned in a sentence, which are listed in their order. So, computer, then comma, mobile, comma, laptop, and jacket. If necessary, we can use comma here. It's possible. And also we can leave it because that is just American and England English. Both of them are equally acceptable. Is it clear? Bravo. And another one is just, we can use comma at the beginning of yes or no question. For example, yes or no question. Look. Let's say Mr. A and Mr. B are talking together. Mr. A and Mr. B are talking together. Mr. A says here, do you like swimming? Question. This one is yes or no question, isn't it? So, how can you respond it? If you like, you can say yes, then comma. Don't forget. Yes, comma. Then I do. Because we start from do. If we start from do, we can say yes, I do. Is it clear? Nice. What about if you don't like? If you don't like swimming, you can say no. Then comma. I don't Like, or we can say, no, I don't. Is it clear? Nice, students. Okay, another one is, the function of comma is that to identify the dependent clauses from independent clauses, especially if dependent clause comes as the beginning of the sentence, especially if, when, where, before, after, and so forth. Okay. For example, if here, if you study hard, if you study hard, comma, you will pass. You will pass the exam. Pass the exam. Look, in this sentence, we start from if. If you start from if clause or the sentence which starts from if, we have to use comma between dependent and independent clause. This one is independent. When we say if you study hard, it's not completed. So that is dependent clause. But here, you will pass the exam. This one is independent. It can stand by itself. Is it clear? For such cases, we can use comma. I hope it's clear. Nice. Let's go to the next point about inverted or quotation mark. Quotation mark. Or maybe sometimes this can be said inverted comma. Inverted comma or commas. Students, do you know the symbol of this mark? Do you know that? Good. The symbol of this mark can be here, single quotation mark or double quotation mark. So when do we use such kinds of punctuation marks? One, we use such kinds of punctuation markers to show or to indicate and clause direct speech. Direct speech. Do you know direct speech means what someone says directly without changing what has been said? For example, my sister, or maybe we can say others here, my sister said, then comma, and then we have to put what will be said here. My sister said, I have to go. I have to go. Look, I have to go. This is a direct speech, what your sister said. So, my sister said, I have to go. This direct speech. We didn't change it. We have to put such kinds of expressions or such kinds of sentence in a quotation mark, in double quotation mark. Is it clear? Nice. What's another part here? We can use quotation mark or maybe inverted commas to show the word or phrase that needs attention or which needs emphasis, okay? Attention or emphasis. If your attention are maybe just on that word or phrases, you can put just in quotation markers. For example, the word here. The word get has many meanings. Has many meanings. Look, the word get has many meanings in this sentence. in this sentence, the word get need attention. Is it clear? So we can use such kinds of expressions, especially if it needs attention, we can put in quotation mark. Is it clear? Bravo. Now I want to give you an activity which should be done within 1 or 1.5 minutes. Is it clear? Are you ready? Nice. Come on here. Write your activity. Activity 2. Write the comma, apostrophe or apostrophe, colon, semicolon. And quotation marks. Quotation marks where necessary. Question number 1. My brothers, look, mobile is broken. Number 2, I need one thing. To go home. Number 3, if I go home, I will do my homework. Do my homework. Number 4, she said, we have to eat our dinner. That's all. Students, please do this activity for just 1.5 minutes. Students, parents, please don't forget to help your children or your child. Good. Bravo, I hope you did it. Isn't it? Nice student. So, now I want to maybe give correction. Check whether you are right or wrong. My brother mobile is broken. Is this right? Something wrong. Why that? We have to put here apostrophe. Okay, we have to put here apostrophe. My brother's mobile is broken. What about the second one? I need one thing, to go home. Here, this one is about explanation or just we're talking about example. So, I need one thing. We have to put here colon. What about the third one? If I go home, I will do my homework. If I go home, I will do my homework. Is it correct? Something wrong? So if I go home, then comma. Comma is needed. Bravo, I hope you're right, yeah? Nice. She said, we have to eat our dinner. We have to put here what? Comma. Because this one is what directly someone has said. Okay? So another one is here, it should be quotation mark. And also here should be quotation mark. Because it's not what she said. So she said, we have to eat our dinner. Directly we took them. We didn't change anything. Is that correct? Good students. Nice. Now, I'm going to summarize what we learned today. Students, please tell to your parents what we learned. Nice. I hope you taught to your parents. Today, we talked about punctuation marks, such as colon, 2-point means, semicolon, comma, inverted commas, and apostrophe. Is that clear? Nice students. See you. Bye.